video on how to be happy. I'm aiming for this video to be really conversational, just like I'm sitting in your living room with you, with some tea, chatting about life. So I'm just going to give you some tips on how to be happier about life. So tip number 1, begin to love yourself. This is probably the hardest thing to do if you're not happy with the way you look. But just think, at the end of the day, does it really matter that you don't have a thigh gap or you're not size 8 like everyone in the magazines? Being a size 8 is not the route to eternal happiness. I think that society these days is way too focused on being skinny and losing weight, and we need to understand that you can love yourself even though you don't fit to their model. At the end of the day, it's your life. Don't let someone else dictate your happiness. You're a size 16, who cares? You can be just as happy as someone who's a size 4. Happiness is all in your mind. If you're having trouble loving yourself, then pause this video, right now, go to the nearest mirror, look at yourself and find 3 things that you like about yourself. Even if it's just your eyeshadow or your top or the way that your hair looks today, you'll begin to see that there are good things about you. So pause this and I'll be waiting right here for when you come back. Have you done that? Good, I hope you realise that you have a lot to be happy for. And tip 2, if you can't satisfy tip 1, then change yourself and be the way that you want to be. So for example, if you want to lose weight, you're the only person who can change that. Sadly, moaning about your weight will not help you lose the pounds. You need to start making concessions and to limit yourself in junk food and to make yourself go to the gym at least twice a week. And I guarantee you, if you start doing that, you will feel so much better and happier about yourself. I've started doing this and eating a lot more healthily, and I can tell you that I feel so much better in myself. Personally, I go to the gym 2 or 3 times a week, doing cardio as well as weights, and my body is basically unrecognisable from what it was 6 months ago. I feel so much more alert, positive and happier. The first diet tip I have is eat breakfast all the time. Even if you're in a rush, you have to eat breakfast. It speeds up your metabolism and makes you feel so much more positive for the day. I love porridge with blueberries on the top, and this takes only 2 minutes to prepare, so it won't take up all your morning. I just finished all my tea. For lunch, I love to eat the pumpkin seed rye beta as a substitute for bread because personally I'm not really a big fan of bread anyway. Bread makes me feel really slow and lethargic, so I like having the pumpkin seed rye betas as well as rice cakes. Then remember, it's okay to snack. I love to eat chocolate covered rice cakes. Well, actually, I just love rice cakes in general, but you know that. And Special K cereal bars are really nice too. And fruit. I love fruit. And I know if you're a teenager, it's really hard to change what you have for dinner because your parents cook it, but maybe suggest that you all start eating a little bit healthier. I recommend going food shopping with them and involving them in your new healthy lifestyle. And also, don't forget water and lots of green tea. If you've never tried green tea, I really recommend it. Go get it next time you're in Starbucks. It has 0 calories in it and it helps speed up your metabolism. It's literally a godsend. Green tea is my baby. And tip number 3, think positive. If you don't think that you'll ever be happy, then you won't. If you wake up in the morning and think, oh, this is going to be a bad day, then it will be. If you wake up and think, actually, this is going to be a really positive day, then it will be. As I said before, it's all in your mind. Every morning, I like to wake up 5 minutes early to sit down and list everything good that's going to happen today. Even something really small and simple, like going to Starbucks at lunch with your friend, will make you feel more enthusiastic about the day. Personally, I also like to read books about positivity. One that I've been really enjoying recently is called Before Happiness by Shane Ackle. I'll link it below. And one of my favourite all-time quotes must be from him, and it says, if you want to change your life, then first you need to change your reality. This is so true, and he questions why starving children in Africa are so happy when people in the developed world are so miserable with so much. And my final point is to start appreciating the small things in your life. For example, I have to wake up at 6 AM in the morning to get a bus to go to school. It's not actually the most fun thing ever, but I try to make it positive. For example, I love sitting on the bus and looking out the window and watching the sunrise every morning. Instead of sitting and thinking about miserable thoughts about school, I decided to turn my bus ride into something positive. I also believe that sunsets are really underappreciated. I love taking 10 or 15 minutes out of my day to walk by myself to my nearest field to look at the sunset. And you should be seeing a clip of when I went on my sunset walk over here. It's great to be alone with nature and really appreciate what you have. I think we all get too wrapped up in school and work to actually appreciate what this world has to offer. And sometimes you just need to sit and consider your life in context of the world, because there are so many children who can't go to school, who don't have a laptop or anything like that, and you just need to realise that you are blessed. Make sure you don't let a day drift by without being able to say at the end of it that you did something positive. Positivity is the key to happiness. So yeah, they were my tips on being happy. Sorry that this video was super long. I just wanted to express to you how important it is to love yourself and be happy with what you have. If you have any extra questions, just comment below and I promise to reply. So thank you so much for watching. I'm so blessed to have you guys. Bye, I love you. You make me happy, whether you know it or not. I love green tea and rice cakes.